The Independent Candidates Association is fighting against what it calls imbalances in the new Electoral Act. It's been a month since President Ramaphosa signed the electoral bill, which now allows independent candidates to contest national and provincial elections. This emanates from the 2020 Court's judgment, which declared the then Electoral Act unconstitutional. The ICA wants the Apex Court to intervene again and declare the Act in its current form unconstitutional. The organization argues that Parliament did not do justice to the bill before it was passed.
Parliament dealt with this Electoral Act as an administrative issue. They took the current bill and they just included independent candidates. But they never looked at the human rights issues, the Chapter 2 issues that are fundamental to our democracy. And what are those 6 issues that we are dealing with in our papers? So firstly, the first one is Section 1, which is the one that governs all the laws and the values, and it all goes about the human dignity. The human dignity of every single person that is standing here, to respect it and to let those people understand that they've got rights. And then Chapter 3 is the right to stand for public office, and that all citizens are equal in front of the law. It's all got to do with the equality clause. There's no person that's got more rights than the other person. But the same thing with a political party. No political party ever in our history needs to have more powers than one single independent candidate that stands.
According to the ICA, the newly signed law demands that an independent candidate ought to have acquired 88,000 votes to have a seat in Parliament, while a political party requires only 43,000 votes.
If you want to be a candidate in the Western Cape, you need to get 88,000 votes. But a political party only needs 43,000 votes. So why must Princess Chantal Revel get 96% more votes than what a political party must get? It goes against the fundamental principles of equality, equal rights, and that everybody will be treated equally in front of the law. And that's why we must fight it. That's why civil society needs to stand together and fight for it.
The association says the highest court in the land is the only institution that can resolve this.
In our current system and the Act, there are 200 members of Parliament that go directly to Parliament elected by the people. So that is independent candidates and political parties will qualify for the first 200 seats. But the next 200 seats is only for political parties, only compensatory seats. And that's where the imbalance comes in. So what our simulations are showing, that we are going to ask the court today that they say that 350 of the 400 members of Parliament must be elected directly by the people, and only 50 seats compensatory seats. And what does the result of that come out to? The result of that is that independent candidates will only need 49,000 votes, Princess Chantal Revel, 49,000 votes in the Western Cape, and political parties 43.
The ICA says its legal challenge has nothing to do with delaying next year's elections, but seeks a fair and just treatment of the independent candidates. Nhlanhla Khatlani, SABC News, Johannesburg.